I am Joe Jones. I have a PhD in chemical engineering, and I work with a research organization on public education in Washington State. Have you ever been taking a walk and you suddenly find that you have a creative awakening, where the solution to a difficult problem suddenly lights in your mind? This happened to me one day. Several years ago, I was taking a walk through Nashville's Bicentennial Park on my way to work, as a research analyst at the State Department of Education. The inklings of a cool breeze were blowing, first autumn leaves were timidly falling to the ground. I began to reflect on the park's imagery. There's a raised train trellis which forms one of the boundaries to the park, and a wonderful farmer's market which marks the other. These two structures represent commerce and agriculture, the two sets of images on Tennessee's state seal, two different but complementary institutions intersecting to drive an economy. And then it struck me. The analysis problem I was struggling with had a solution. Tennessee was transitioning to more rigorous high school graduation requirements, and the leadership was worried teacher shortages might exist in key subject areas. The department did not collect student course information at the time, but the Higher Education Commission did on ACT exams. Intersection. Suddenly my leisurely walking commute had become the spark of creativity I needed to solve a difficult problem. The problem we face is illustrated by Dilbert, the comic strip about modern office life. From elementary school to high school to career, we sit behind desks. But we were designed to move, not sit still. Our work and life environments are sedentary. In front of a computer, are you watching this on a computer right now? At our desks, behind the wheel of a car, watching TV, watching a movie, we sit, largely immobile, most of our waking lives. We have little difficulty connecting the importance of the quality and frequency of our movement to our bodily health, but think for a moment about some of our images for solving difficult problems and developing creative ideas. The pacing decision maker, the gesturing orator, the thinker out for a walk. What if physical movement has a direct effect on our creative thoughts, more so than just stress relief? A growing field of research called embodied cognition is focusing on just that connection between movement and creativity. Studies show more smiles means more happy thoughts, more frowns, more sadness. They have connected movement to faster and more innovative problem solving. In addition to the connection between body and mind, movement often helps place us in the natural environment. Much research is discovering the link between exposure to nature and cognitive performance. E.O. Wilson, the great American biologist, coined the term biophilia to describe the deep-seated connection between humans and nature. And movement gets us there. So if you're struggling to come up with ideas, whether by yourself or in a group, go take a walk. Go run, or take a hike, pace, do jumping jacks, or some other physical activity. Give yourself 30 minutes each day. Look for creative ideas while you're moving, and write them down in your idea journal. Ben Franklin once said, mankind is divided into three classes: those that are immovable, those that are movable, and those that move. So get your body moving, and move your mind towards more creative and innovative ideas. This is Joe Jones. Journey well.